Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Did anybody do anything fun? We went and camped in our yard. Well, we have a camper in our side yard, in our driveway, so we went and slept in that this weekend. And it rained, and it was nice and cozy and comfy.
And not so cozy for me because I was freezing to death.
And that's Logan. So, remember I told you guys during our meeting on Thursday that we would be doing Bernstein Bears this week. So I have a whole pile of them, and I'm letting my boys pick out which one we read every week. Or every day, I'm sorry. So today, Logan chose the Bernstein Bears.
The bad habit.
Bad habit. Does anybody else here have a bad habit? I know that Wyatt.
Bad habit.
Stop. He chews his fingernails. Does anybody else do that? Let's see what other kind of bad habits they have in these books, and let's see if any of us have those habits. Okay? Let's get started.
I do have all the habits.
All right. Bernstein Bears and the bad habit. Bernstein Bears and the bad habit. Sister Bear, who lived with her mama, papa, and brother in the big treehouse down a sunny dirt road deep in bear country, had been going to school for quite a while. First, there had been nursery school, which was pure fun, playing with dolls and blocks, rolling clay snakes, and scribbling with crayons. Next had come kindergarten. That was fun too. There were marching games and rhythm band. And she also learned a lot of numbers in kindergarten and most of the alphabet. Sounds like all the things that we did in kindergarten, right, guys?
Yeah, I did that before.
Now Sister was in first grade. Regular school was different. It was still fun, and she liked Teacher Jane very much, but it wasn't all fun. There was quite a lot of work. Spelling, number problems, all kinds of things. In regular school, you have to concentrate, and sometimes when you concentrate, you form a little nervous habit. That's what happened to some of the cubs in Teacher Jane's class. Lizzie twirled her fur. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Freddie scratched his head. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Norman sucked his thumb. Suck, suck, suck. And Sister nibbled her nails. Nibble, nibble, nibble.
That's a bad habit.
Before she knew it, she had nibbled them down to nubbins. In fact, she nibbled them down so far that some of her fingers were getting sore. Oh dear, said Mama Bear to Sister when the cubs got home from school one day. You've nibbled your nails down to nubbins. In fact, you've nibbled them clean off. How did it happen? I'm not exactly sure, Mama, said Sister, but some of them are getting sore. Said Mama. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll put a little medicine on the sore ones and a bit of adhesive tape on all of them. That will remind you not to nibble, and we'll give you a chance to grow them back. The bits of tape help Sister remember not to nibble, but they also got in the way when she tried to do certain things. It's very hard to hold a pencil with tape all over your fingertips, or tune the TV, or scratch when you have an itch. Or when Sister tried to play jacks, she couldn't get any higher than twosies. But worst of all, the bits of tape told the whole world that Sister Bear was a nail biter.
Yeah, and a bad habit.
You see that? It looks like all the squirrels and the frogs and stuff, they're all staring at her, pointing at her.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that feels good.
That's a bad habit.
Shh. The next morning when Sister lined up for school, Lizzie, Bruin, and some others began pointing and teasing. Sister nibbles her nails. Sister nibbles her nails. It didn't take Sister long to decide to pull off the bits of tape. And without the tape, she forgot to remember not to nibble. She forgot during school. She forgot on the bus. She even forgot as she and brother climbed off the bus. You're going to have to cut that out, sis, said brother, or you're going to get into a regular full-time nail biter. I'm afraid your brother's right, said Mama, who was organizing the wheelbarrow for some garden work. I don't mean to nag, but nail biting is a very difficult habit to break. Habit? Asked Sister, making fists so her nubby nibbled off nails wouldn't show. What's a habit? See why it's doing it?
Here, Mommy.
Just leave it there, please. That's a good question, said Mama. Come along while I plant these tulip bulbs Grizzly Gran sent over, and we'll talk about it. A habit, Mama said, as she pushed the wheelbarrow along the well-worn path, is something you do so often you don't even have to think about it. Habits are a very important part of our lives, and most of them are good, like brushing your teeth and combing your fur when you get up in the morning, and looking both ways before you cross the road. But some habits aren't so good. You would like to have your nice nails grow back, wouldn't you? Was Mama's answer. Oh, I'm sorry. Like nail biting? Asked Sister. You'd like to have your nice nails grow back, wouldn't you? Asked Mama. Oh, yes, said Sister, but I keep forgetting. Why is it so hard to remember? Well, said Mama, it's sort of like this path. I've wheeled this barrow over it so many times that it's worn a deep rut right down the middle, and it keeps getting deeper every time I use it. Why is it so deep now that I can't get out? Why it's so deep now that I can't get out of it without a little help? That's the way it is with a bad habit. The worse you use it, or the more you use it, the harder it is to get out of it. Here, this is where I want to plant the bulbs. What about my nail biting habit? Asked Sister, as she helped Mama out of the deep rut. How am I going to get out of it? No, Logan. You just need a little help, that's all, said Mama. Let's plant Graham's tulips while I think about it, and later I'll talk to your papa. He may have some ideas. I could read the riot act to her, said Papa. You know, nail biting is outrageous, disgraceful habit, and if you don't stop it immediately... dear me. No, said Mama. Nail biting is a kind of nervous habit, and shouting and threatening will just make her more nervous. Oh, I suppose so, said Papa thoughtfully. Perhaps some sort of reward would help. A bit of money, let's save a dime for every day she doesn't bite her nails. Before Mama could answer, Sister Bear, who had been nervously nibbling in the next room, popped in and said, a dime? 10 whole cents every day for just not biting my nails? That's right, said Papa, until the habit is broken. I'll never nibble again, she said, as she thought of all those lovely dimes she was going to get. But the way it turned out, she didn't get a single dime. All she got was discouraged. A day is a long time, and habits are powerful, especially bad ones. Even with the promise of a dime, Sister couldn't remember not to nibble. Mama and Papa got discouraged too. Oh well, sighed Mama. Life goes on. I must call Gran and thank her for the tulip bulbs. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear, said Gran when Mama called. And how's everything at your house? Is that so? You know, I was a nail biter when I was a cub, and my mama helped me to stop. What have you tried so far? Oh, Well, I think you're on the right track with the dime, but instead of a dime, and instead of giving it to her at the end of the day, what an interesting idea, said Mama, as she listened to wise old Grizzly Gran. So they tried Gran's idea. Instead of the dime at the end of the day, they gave Sister 10 pennies. For each nail at the beginning of each day, 10 pennies to keep, unless she nibbled. And with those pennies in her pocket, jingling when she got on the school bus, jingling when she jumped rope in the schoolyard, just waiting to be remembered when some nails decided it needed a nibble, the plan worked. Not perfectly. It's hard to break a habit, and Sister had to give back some of those pennies. But in 10 days, she'd made 93 pennies. But even better, she had 10 fine fingernails. Great for picking things up, tuning the TV, and scratching itch. And the next time she played Jack, she got all the way to tensies. Phew! Said Papa, I'm glad that's over. Yes, indeed, agreed Mama, breathing a sigh of relief. That's when Brother Bear looked at his fingernails and piped, you know, I think I'm starting to bite my nails. I could use the money.
No, he just wants the money.
I certainly hope you're joking, roared Papa, because if you're not, I'm joking, interrupted brother. And he was. Sort of. All right, boys and girls, that is Bernstein Bears and the Bad Habit. Does anybody else have a bad habit that they have, maybe want to try to get rid of? Wyatt bites his nails. We're working on trying to get him to stop, but it'll come in time. All right, boys and girls, I really hope you enjoyed this book. Tomorrow we will have another Bernstein Bear book, and we'll see what else we get into. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys this week. Bye!